attachment.
All right, guys, today's Monday, back at the grind. I leave to go to Scotland Wednesday. Yep, I leave to go to Scotland Wednesday. Man, you know, it's gonna be a bittersweet thing. So we're gonna go and have all this fun. We're gonna rent an RV. We're gonna go out and do all this stuff. But then, like, you know, I'm gonna naturally be worried about work when I'm gone. I don't know how good the reception's gonna be, if I'm gonna be able to get a hold of the guys. They can get a hold of me in case of an emergency. So I'm not sure about any of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I really hope that there's no issues with that. I don't like, I mean, I can go on vacation, but I don't want to be, you know, inaccessible. So that's Wednesday. For now, like, we're just doing a lot of cleanup on, we got just a lot of catch up, man. So you see this crazy Walter viburnum. It's like this around this entire property. We took this property over months ago. We've just been cleaning, and we really haven't gotten to that yet. And we told them that it would be around, you know, late spring or summertime before we got to it. And now that's the next big project out here. I'm gonna show you guys. This thing's pretty crazy. So it's, you know, it's 6 to 7 feet all the way around the entire property. And it's a long ways. It goes way down there, and you can see where it cuts over probably about 1,000 feet that way, and then back up. I mean, it's probably a good, oh man, it's a good over a quarter of a mile long hedge, another one. So we gotta, you know, gotta get that. So went and got a head on the Husqvarna. So this is the Husqvarna 525 LST. Somebody broke the freaking guard off of it. I have to get another one. So I'm gonna tell you guys something. See this bump guard, this button? How long ago did I get this weed eater? Over a year and a half ago, about a year and a half ago. All right, I'm gonna tell you something, man. I'm gonna tell you something. A year and a half ago, or wherever it was exactly, I'm not sure. I'll look. This is the first time that we have had to replace anything on this bump head. I mean, is it used as much as all the other weed eaters? Let me back myself off here. No, it's not. Is it used enough to compare the other weed eaters that head should have been replaced by now? You get what I'm trying to say? Yes. That thing has got many hours on it. It's actually used a lot. It's used a lot. It's used a lot. Not as much. It depends on what guy. A couple of the guys, it's their favorite one. It's mine. I'm about to use it. But a year and a half, and that thing has had, it's normally the amount of hours on that thing, I should have easily replaced, you know, bump heads by now. So really impressed with the bump head on that Husqvarna, that it has lasted this long. I'm just roaming around right now because I'm about to get started. I got to go around, just help the guys weed eat. There's 4 of us here today. There's 5 guys at the other property. A little short-handed over there, I think. Really need like 7 guys over there today, but can't happen. But we're gonna get it done. Dude, look at this. And the door is still, dude, I've been waiting like 7 weeks for a door, and it's still not here yet. Wah! Still no door. I'm about to just put a white door on here and just say, forget it. You know, not wait for the gray one. I need a door, man. That's such a huge liability driving down the road with no door on the side of this thing, man. I mean, we careful, we tuck everything away, nothing's coming out, but still, I just don't like that. And yeah, all right, well, I'm gonna go get to work, and that's that. The Scag is down, and a few of you guys had asked me what was going on with the Scag, so let me break it down to you. So I've really had a lot of issues with the Scag so far. We've had, you know, the hydro go out on the right side, fuel pump issues. I've had deck issues. I've had some front caster issues right out the gate. I love the Scag. I think it's a great mower, but just having a lot of problems with it. It's only 800 hours. And some of it's, you know, the motor, some of it is the engine, or, you know, some of it's the Kohler engine, some of it's the mower. So now I've had Kawasaki's with issues, and I've had Kawasaki's that have never had an issue. It's bright out here, y'all. So I'm not going to, it's just, you know, I've seen a lot of guys just really tear Kohler down, and I've seen a lot of guys tear Kawasaki down. I think overall Kawasaki's definitely on the top game when it comes to, you know, lawnmowers, motors for, you know, whatever, mowers for your mower. So I've got, you know, the Kawasaki on the Hustler, and I've had no issues, and that's 1,300 hours. I've had not one hiccup with that motor. I had one on X-Mark that the crankshaft was bent, and Kawasaki would not cover it under warranty. It was past the first oil change. It was like 73 hours on the motor, and Kawasaki wouldn't warranty it. They said that we didn't change the oil right, you know, anything to get out of it. So this is a precursor to my conversation, and I've covered this before. You know, it's about dealer support over preferential, you know, brand. So I'm new to Kohler, and so far I really like it. It definitely feels like a very strong motor. I like the EFI. It gets way better. Dude, this Gravely has a smaller tank capacity than the Hustler with the Kawasaki on it. So this, the Kawasaki has the 850. It's got, I mean, the Hustler has the 27 horsepower Cowie. This Gravely Pro Stance has the Kohler 25, but EFI. This has smaller tank capacity than the Hustler with the dual tanks. This mows longer than that, and it's by far, and it's really crazy. I did not expect that, but the gas is just, it's phenomenal. It's awesome. So the Scag took a took a poop. So we were mowing, and then over the weekend went to fire it up this past Monday, well actually a week ago Monday, and it just wouldn't start up. And you know, it had that kind of like low compression kind of feel to it, if you know what I'm saying, that smooth, like you just didn't it just didn't really feel like it had anything to the you know, to the start. So ended up taking it in. Long story short, this is one criticism that I will agree with, though, about Kohler engines, and I read up on it, you know, beforehand, but I still ended up, you know, getting it with the Kohler, because I wanted that 35 horsepower on that Cheetah, and I wanted the EFI. Is that the camshaft gears are made of this particular type of hard plastic, and I forget the name of it, but anyways, so what had happened was, Monday when it would start, took it in, turns out that sprocket had disintegrated. Now, I asked the people at Kohler and everything, there's nothing wrong with the oil, you know, and there's no reason why it should have disintegrated, you know, because of what I've been doing oil-wise. You know, I've talked to guys at Kohler, and I use a synthetic 2050 in there. It should be perfectly awesome. It disintegrated, whatever, it sucks, it's down. But here's the awesome part. I don't have to argue with anybody. There's 800 hours on it. And I'm just gonna go ahead and say this. This is my opinion, and my opinion only. I don't think that I would be getting a warranted engine from Kawasaki right now. I'm just telling you guys, this is why I will never buy anything else other than a Kohler for me. I don't get anything out of it. They don't give me anything. You know, it's not nothing, whatever. This is just something I noticed when I got the Scag and I had my first problem with the fuel pump. So like, no problem, we'll replace it. No arguments, no anything. Not, oh, well, you're putting the wrong gas in. Oh, well, you're this. It's like every excuse to not warranty out your stinking, you know, their product. You know, it just drives me nuts with people. They find every reason, holla if you heal me. They find every reason to not warranty something. I've not had that issue with AgPro. I've not had that issue with the Scag for the most part. Now when it comes to the Kohler, no questions asked, everything's been warranted. So they're going to send the updated motor that has the new metal sprocket gears in it, or sprockets in it. So they replaced all the plastic stuff, and everything's metal. So they're sending that engine to replace it. They're replacing the whole motor, and it's awesome. You know, and I'll stop right there, and definitely comment, leave me a comment and let me know if you've had an engine take a poopski, and it was within warranty time, but it wasn't covered under warranty, and it was talked out of, and they found a reason not to do it. And if you had success, I would love to hear about it, and especially if it was with Kawasaki, man, I would love to hear about it. I'd love to hear about it, because it could just be my experience. But with the Kohler, the two issues that I had with the fuel pumps They replaced them, upgraded them. The engine just took a poopski. They're replacing the whole thing, you know, everything, blah, 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 blah. It's awesome. There's no arguing. They rushed it. The engine showed up today, and it's getting put in, and we should have it back this week. So I'm going to give a huge shout out to Kohler for that. And, you know, I've seen, like I said, man, we've all taken part of, you know, kind of just bashing everything. Dude, you can bash Steel, Echo, Husqvarna, Toyota, Chevy, Ford, Kohler, Vanguard, Kawasaki, everything. For me, what it comes down to is the dealer and the manufacturer support. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Dude, I'd mow with a Cub Cadet if they warrantied that crap the way these guys do. You know what I'm saying? Not really, but you know what I'm saying. It's just about the support. We spend so much money on this stuff, man. $12,000 mower, $9,000, $8,000 mower. You know, a year later, less within a year, stuff breaks down, and like you're having to pay for stuff that should be warrantied out of the box, and you're having to argue with these people, and they're trying to tell you that you suck at maintenance, and that's why your stuff broke down. And albeit, sometimes the maintenance people do suck. Sometimes, like, it is the maintenance, it is us, or not me. I mean, I'll take care of my stuff, but sometimes it is on our end where guys just are just adding oil, they never change it, and they think that's good enough. That's not how it works, man. Viscosity breakdown, contamination. You can't just keep adding oil to your engine and keep the same filter on it and think that you're okay. They will see that stuff. You can dissect that and you can tell. Anyways, that's what happened with it. I just wanted to update you guys and let you know. We're working. Man, there's so much crap out here to do. I don't even have the time to do this today. When I get on a property, man, and I see it and it's looking good, I find something that doesn't look good, and then that's how I make it look double good. You know what I'm saying? Look for what does not belong and look for what is wrong. Don't look for what is right. You know what I mean? Don't look for what is right. Hey, so I'm gonna go, and question, you guys have backup mowers. Right now we're using the Hustler as a backup. We got the Pro Stance and the Hustler running as the two main mowers on the two trucks. And hopefully nothing happens because we have no backups after that. Should get the Scag back soon though, and put the Scag, you know, put the Hustler back as the backup. Hustler's the backup mower. But you guys have backup mowers? If so, let me know. And if you don't, you know, even if it's something used piece of junk that'll kind of run, I always recommend having a backup mower. You know, backup mower, guys. Anyways, I gotta go. All right, y'all have a great day. Peace out.